This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
It was the ultimate over and back trip as Jeff Fournier and Chris Main traveled to Montreal in a single day on Saturday to meet face-to-face with one of the Dionne Quints. And she would like to see the museum stay where it is.
I think she was very appreciative of the work that Jeff and the Friends of the Dionne home have done to try and keep the home in the community. Their biggest concern, her biggest concern, her sister's biggest concern is that the home, the museum artifacts will all be separated and scattered on the four winds, and that the legacy stands to be lost if that's done. So very much so they'd like to see it all kept together, and I think that's what we're working towards. If it can't be kept together in North Bay, then they'd like to see it go to a national museum like the Museum of Civilization. But we haven't had expressions of interest from those museums. They might take some of the artifacts and put them in the basement for 5 years and bring them out every once in a while. But if the goal really is to try and keep that heritage in North Bay, and this is a home that's been in North Bay over 40 years already, it is part of the heritage of North Bay.
It may be a bit surprising, but one of the biggest proponents of keeping the Dionne home in North Bay is Miles Peters of the North Bay Taxpayers Association. Peters, well known for fighting against any tax expenditures that he feels are unwarranted, but he said in this case, if the Dionne home is located in the proper location and there's a proper marketing plan, it could be a big money earner for the city of North Bay.
It would not be a burden on the taxpayer, and I'm assuming some federal and provincial help here along the way. But if the marketing plan is solid, the promotion and the business plan that goes along with it, there's no way that this has to be or should be a burden on the taxpayers of North Bay, and it is a very important issue.
How did this strike such an emotional chord with you?
Well, first of all, I respect our heritage, and I believe in money well spent, and certainly as I addressed council at the last meeting, the people that contribute greatly to our area should be shown the utmost of respect and dignity, not only the ones in the present, but the ones from the past and the ones that are to be here in the future. And this is respecting our children and our grandchildren to come as well, because there's a lot to learn from this legacy, and I hope that it's here forever.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.